Greetings, it is I, Majic Snooper. You might have heard around the block that somebody named GliderGuy has been called out by another YouTuber called Judge for allegedly stealing a video of hers. I would tell you that they both could have handled this better, but the middle ground kind of fizzled out with his response video. I will discuss other things in the response because this guy has a couple bones in his closet. Not a whole skeleton because that would imply that he's done some actually important things. It has also come to my attention that GliderGuy has taken yet another video idea from a super small content creator called IROH, or IRO, I don't know how to pronounce that. There is message proof that I am showing you right now. I see this as scummy because the guy gave GliderGuy the idea to even make the video. He didn't even say that he could use it. He also got many more views than the OG creator and never even thought to credit him. Is it possible to forget to credit somebody twice? I don't think so. As the person said in their video, they aren't mad that he didn't credit them, they're just upset because he said that he tries to credit people when he can, which is a complete lie. Before I talk about the meat and potatoes, I want to talk about what kind of YouTuber GliderGuy even is. He's the basic 1/5 of YouTubers that only talk about people objectively worse than themselves, to look like the pinnacle of YouTube. All his little circle-jerking friends are the exact same archetype. The problem with these creators is that they get caught up in themselves because they think they're the pinnacle of YouTube, so it makes them make terrible decisions. They also really can't form their own opinions too because they only punch down on others and don't make thought-provoking content in the slightest. It becomes apparent in any small-time drama because 9 times out of 10, they will show that they are an egotistical man-child that can't respond in any form of normal way. This describes GliderGuy to a T. I will now discuss the drama. I will keep it brief because the only thing that matters is the response, which will be not so brief. Judge Pudge, a commentary YouTuber with 80k subs made a cryptic, ominous community post stating that somebody with 6 times the sub count stole her video. I wondered who it could be. Unlike the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny, it was not Mr. Rogers, thankfully. It was some random Australian bloke who's probably scared of spiders and snakes. Also known as GliderGuy. Judge's video basically detailed why she thought he stole her video, and the evidence is quite there. He admitted to it in his response? Okay, don't need to over-explain that then. I'll talk about that after describing her video, so stay with me. She basically said that if he credited her, it wouldn't matter because the damage has already been done, and people now think that she stole his video, and that makes her disappointed or whatever. Time to talk about his response. Woohoo! His response consists of admitting fault but then justifying it like a moron with some other idiotic points sprinkled in, and also some disrespectful insults that mean nothing other than video padding and ego salvaging, which is the cherry on top. Let's watch!
GliderGuy. We're gonna talk about how he stole one of my videos. 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 He stole one of my videos.
You see, he's correct because she totally stole the videos when she uses different books and commentates over different videos of Candy's cooking. She also talked about 2 different chefs in the video, so yeah. GliderGuy absolutely didn't steal the video when he literally said that he forgot to credit her and literally used the same 3 channels that were in her video while stating that he found the videos. Even if you did forget to credit her, which I don't understand how because you got the 3 channels from her video and reacted to some of the videos she reacted to, but I digress. Why would you not credit her later on? Why would you say that you found the channels and not somebody else? I don't want to be bad faith here, but it seems like you maliciously plagiarized her video, dude. It's extremely ironic how he calls another person a hypocrite when he is literally a hypocrite incarnate. He puts softcore porn in his thumbnails and then complains about said thumbnails in the same videos. He also AI generates his thumbnails and then complains about AI. And there's way more than just these 2 little points I'm telling you. He is literally a walking contradiction, a talking contradiction even. I really don't know what kind of contradiction he is. He might be the legendary super contradiction that was spoken in legend.
Judge, I know you're a little bit newer to the commentary space, right? I've been around for literally 5 years now, and you've only really been around for like the last year or so. So I don't really blame you for not understanding how the space works.
He says that he's been on YouTube long, so that means he knows how commentary works. He does not. He doesn't know how to settle beef, he doesn't know how to handle his emotions, he doesn't even know how to make a funny joke. As an Aussie, who let this guy on?
Let me inform you on how this commentary space works. This might be a little bit difficult for you to hear, but guess what? Everyone takes videos from everyone. And I mean everyone. For example, recently I made a video on the 28th of May about a freaky Roblox animator that makes disgusting sexual content for children. Literally 1 week after I made this video, on the 6th of June, Rith posted the exact same video on the exact same topic.
Yes, everybody gets video ideas from other YouTubers. But the main difference is, us as YouTubers see it fit to at least change who we talk about so we can at least be original. And if we are talking about the same person, we will at least credit the person who gave us that idea. You did not. And you accidentally or not, plagiarized from her by seeing the 3 channels she used and being like, okay, I got a good video idea. Also, bringing up your Slop and Terry YouTuber friend is hilarious because you guys are friends. Do you personally know Judge? I bet not. It's also expected to steal in your little genre of YouTube, because all you are fighting for scraps anyway.
Most of the time, people like to credit each other as it's a nice thing to do. But guess what, Judge? It's not required. You don't have to actually do it. Sure, like I said, it's a nice thing to do. And again, I did forget this time. I didn't mean to not credit you, Judge.
It is true that if you get a video idea from someone, you don't have to credit them. However, what you did was not take her idea, but plagiarize her video. That requires credit in my opinion because you got the entire video that you made from her. Same going for Iroh. You got the entire video idea from him. If I take a person's pizza recipe and open a restaurant that sells that pizza, wouldn't it seem fit to name that pizza after the person who made it? Not only out of a sign of respect, but to make sure this guy doesn't try to call me out for stealing his recipe? Because if you just credited them, none of this would have happened. Accident or not, you stole her video and she has every right to call it out publicly.
Sitting here acting like it's the end of the world because I didn't credit you for one video when I've literally already credited you twice is the biggest overreaction I've ever seen.
She's not here acting like it's the end of the world, dude. She's literally saying that it's not a good look for you, which it is not. She isn't crashing out. You are. And giving her credit twice is not an excuse for not giving it a third time.
And also, you want to know the most ironic part about all of this? Judge literally does the exact same thing. She takes video ideas from other channels and doesn't give credit. Here's a video Judge posted called AI Children's Book Slop. She posted this video on the 11th of April 2025. Wow, where have I seen that video before? Oh, I don't know, maybe on Jason McBason's channel. He posted a video called AI Books Are Taking Over Amazon. The exact same topic, the exact same video, literally 9 days before Judge's video. Is that just a coincidence? I don't really think so. Here's a video here from Judge talking about a disgusting TikTok chef called Candy's Cooking. And here's a video made 7 months before that from Daz Games talking about the exact same topic that got 5 million views. Judge gave absolutely no credit in her video to Daz Games. Here's a video from 3 months ago from Judge about Rico Animations. She doesn't credit anyone in this video. I wonder where she got the idea from. Nova Online is creepy. I wonder where I've seen that before. Main character syndrome. Oh yeah, totally original.
I have no idea where you're getting these points from. Actually, I do. Your ass. Do you have any evidence that she stole those videos? I assume not because you aren't proving it at all, unlike Judge, who did prove that you took her video. And you proved that you took her videos too! You're not really smart, which I think is surprising because your country is top 20 for education. Quite sad, mate.
I don't really care if it was just one channel that he went over, but I find it highly suspicious that he claims he found all 3 of those channels by himself.
Okay, so what? It's okay if I take one channel, but not all 3? What kind of logic is that? If I were to only, quote, steal one channel from your video and react to it, then you wouldn't have cared, and you wouldn't have made this video about me, right?
It's perfectly okay if you took one channel and used some different channels, because that would be transformative enough to the point to where Judge wouldn't have enough evidence to say that you stole it. But because you used all 3 of the channels she talked about, then yeah, you stole. I also find it quite humorous that he doesn't mention anything about her saying that he found those channels. He completely dodges that to go after another point.
Of course, this is not an attempt to harass or defame GliderGuy in any way.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is. If you were so upset that I took a video idea from you and forgot to credit you and you didn't want to defame me, you could have easily went over to my Instagram, Twitter, or Discord server, which are all linked in the description, or even my goddamn email, who knows? You could have sent me a message asking to give you credit or whatever you wanted here.
If this was an attempt to defame you, she would have been saying insane things about you. You defamed yourself by making yourself look insane. Also, she could not message you on Twitter because neither of you were active on the platform based on your messages. She would also need to be Twitter Blue in order to message you, which she does not have. Your Instagram account is literally inactive with the last post being from last year. Your Discord is the only active platform you have other than your email, if you even checked it at all, so she could have only messaged you on Discord.
He milked Shappy. Oh no, I milked Shappy Sway, did I? Of course I milked Shappy Sway. Why the hell wouldn't I? This YouTube channel right here is my job, and it's my job to entertain you guys that watch my videos as well as inform you and try to reach YouTube about channels that definitely shouldn't be on the platform. In my job of entertaining you guys, it's important that I make sure I make topics about things that you guys want to see. During April and May, all you guys wanted me to talk about was Shappy Sway. So that's exactly what I did. I delivered on what my audience wanted, proven by the amount of views that I got every single time I talked about him. Also, every single time I made a video on Shappy Sway, away, something new was happening. Either he made a new video about me, he was trying to copyright strike my channel, I might have gotten on an interview with him, he might have made some more terrible content. Every time I made a video on Shappy, it was completely justified. So of course I'm gonna milk the situation. Who the hell wouldn't in my situation? Supply and demand, Judge. That's exactly how every business in the world is run.
GliderGuy randomly decides to rant about how he milked Shoppy Sway. Which, good job for proving your point, I guess. I bet you make a great lawyer. I'm also going to briefly rant about his handling of the Shoppy Sway situation, how he's a complete hypocrite for it. So let me get a perfect comparison out the way. George and Glider were both involved with the Shoppy Sway situation. George made 2 videos while GliderGuy made 9 videos on the topic. George did the respect for human thing and settled the beef privately, as proven by Shoppy Sway commenting on her second video, while GliderGuy dragged the situation to hell with all his little circle jerk friends. This caused the Shoppy Sway thing to blow out of proportion, losing the main focus of what the drama was actually about, a creator uploading softcore content to the platform. It became a harassment campaign and witch hunt instead of a plea to YouTube to do the right thing and age-restrict his content. And he wants to talk about her not choosing to contact privately and how that's wrong. Give me a break! He also criticizes Shoppy's content for being CP when there's no evidence that proves that other than the art style. Unlike Shoppy, I can verifiably say that Glider himself has posted CP on a thumbnail. This thumbnail is obviously blurred as to not singe your eyeballs out, but I can easily explain it to you. It's Violet Parr from The Incredibles, aged 14, with, in the first panel, a bottle of mayonnaise aimed at her face while she is tied up. The second panel is of her with mayonnaise all over her face. Sir, she's 14. And don't give me that, oh, I'm criticizing it so it's okay bullshit, because Dogpack did the exact same thing in a video. He showed what he thought was CP blurred out from that leaked Mr. Beast chat room or whatever, and it got him so much deserved pushback. To further my point on why it's wrong, nobody is clicking on the video because it's criticizing the content. Why? Because it's a fucking thumbnail. They're clicking because of the shock of the thumbnail. So you, inadvertently, are doing the exact same thing these softcore channels are doing by having these weird thumbnails. You don't fight fire with fire. Just because others are doing it does not mean you can do the same. It's weird and disgusting from any angle, and it's the reason you got striked once. It seems you didn't learn though, because you're still doing it to this day. I think this is a good place to end off my rant. I'll continue watching his video though.
Hey! Did you forget something?
Forget what?
Rocky Raccoon.
You better be joking. You're not joking?
Are you good? And that's gonna make me really mad! Stop! Calm down! Don't do it! Damn it! I've got to get out of here!
So, if you don't know who Rocky Raccoon is, he's a shitty animator who makes sexualized dance content for 13-year-olds. I hate this guy very much. But you know what I hate more? Liars! And GliderGuy is absolutely one of those, while furthering his hypocritical actions in the process. He recently uploaded a video about Rocky where the thumbnail and title were literal slander. It called Rocky a child creep and said that he'd been exposed. Exposed for what exactly? I don't fucking know, because his video stated nothing about what he had been exposed for, other than that Squid Game doll thing he did like a whole year ago and never did again. Oh, I know! He was exposed to removing the porn off his Patreon! Oh wait, Glider didn't even say anything about that, nor did he correct himself when he said that he's still siphoning kids to his Patreon. Maybe it was GliderGuy being exposed by me for sexualizing 4 children in his thumbnails. Jenny, Nezuko, Violet, and the Squid Game doll himself! What a hypocrite! He also broke YouTube TOS 15 times in the past 4 months for sexualized thumbnails, and 3 times for sexualizing children, so his channel should be deleted. He's already gotten 1 strike as I said earlier, but the sexualizing children should really get his channel banned. Don't go and report him obviously, that's dumb, stupid, and idiotic. It makes me look like a whiny internet vigilante, but he should know that he is breaking YouTube TOS with the thumbnails that he's uploading. I think this guy might have actually surpassed Leafy in most TOS violations. I think he deserves an award. Hey, if somebody of YouTube is watching this, give this man an award. With my secondary rant over, it's time to go back to the video.
I have had people claim that I copy GliderGuy. I deleted the majority of comments that said this shit, as they infuriated me.
You're deleting comments saying that you copied me because they annoyed you. Well, to be honest, I'm not shocked you haven't gotten comments saying that you copied Jason McBason or Daz Games or Beto999 or any of the other countless examples of you stealing videos from other people. Recently, over the last couple of days, I've gotten hundreds and hundreds of brain-dead comments calling me a thief, telling me to end my life. Luckily, Judge, I have thick skin and I seriously don't care about YouTube comments saying mean things about me. I literally don't even read read them most of the time, and if I do, I ignore them. You, on the other hand, seem to take offense. So look, let me give you a piece of advice from YouTuber to YouTuber as someone that's been in the game for quite a while now. If you can't handle YouTube comments telling you that you've been stealing videos from other YouTubers, then YouTube is not the place for you.
Sorry for this long clip. It's for context reasons. He says he barely reads the comments, but just this once, he read the comments long enough to find death threats. He also doesn't show proof, but it's YouTube, so I believe him. Like I believe Judge, even though she also has no evidence to back up her claim of people were saying I stole. Also, Judge has a reason to remove those comments, dude. They're spreading false allegations about her taking another YouTuber's videos that could turn people away from her. I'd delete those comments too if I was in her spot. YouTuber to YouTuber, man. If you can't handle a small internet drama without baby raging, then YouTube isn't for you, dude. Just don't get a job as a lawyer, you might actually help your country by putting criminals away for good.
I just hope you take this video as a lesson to learn from, and not to do this shit again.
No, I'm gonna keep doing it. Look, Judge, if I see a video from you and I feel like I can turn it into my own video, I'm going to cover it. In the future, though, I will make sure I do credit you, but then again, apparently you don't even want that. I seriously can't win here, bro. What do these people want from me?
What do you even want me to add? He literally admitted to stealing and then says that he's gonna keep doing it, but maybe or maybe not add credit? This guy's a full-blown I can't say that word, so I'll use a euphemism instead. He's not got quite enough lube on the mind gears to make them turn. Mark his words proven. He took yet another video from Judge called Rocky Raccoon 1 year later, where he lied about Rocky Raccoon being a pedophile for like the 5th time. Should have said that he took it earlier, but I think it fits here perfectly.
Glider's content mainly revolves around content farms, and he usually points out that these content farms have disgusting thumbnails and that they attract kids. You know, Glider, I think you're doing the same thing here.
Wow, great twisting of my words there, Judge. Look, do I call out brain rot slop YouTubers for having crazy thumbnails? Yes, I do. But I also point out how terrible their actual content is, which is an important detail that you didn't mention here. I don't just say that these YouTubers have bad thumbnails. Also, how ironic is it for you of all people to be calling me out on my thumbnails when all these thumbnails you're seeing on here are directly from Judge's channel? I haven't edited these at all. If you're gonna call me out for having bad thumbnails that attract kids, then what the hell is going on here?
Sorry for another long clip. I'm trying to speed these up as to not pad out the video too much, but he's gonna be so dumb. Whose words were twisted here? You fight fire with fire. You criticizing the content makes you no better because people are clicking on the video for the exact same reason they click on the people you criticize his videos. Because of the lewd thumbnail. I could even use another example here as follows. You criticizing AI while using AI in your thumbnails. This makes you no better than the people who use AI because you are committing the same crime. That of another artist's work. Pot calling the kettle black. Oh, look at my metaphors. He then says that she makes weird thumbnails as well, and you put CP in your thumbnail!